Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, TJ, how you doing? You still out and about, or are you back home now? Skyfly, how's it going? East Coast, it's doing fine for you, I guess, huh? Hey, Mark, how's it going? Here comes Mark now.
Hi, Paul.
Good evening, Mark. How are you doing?
Uh, in pain.
Oh, are you? Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, it's just one of those things.
Yeah, it's part of getting older, Mark.
Oh, this is going to need surgery, but they're taking their time over sorting it out.
They haven't scheduled it yet.
No, they've done two MRIs now to figure out what they're supposed to be doing, but they've not sorted it out yet.
You been watching any football?
Me, no.
Okay.
No, I've been watching the golf.
Brazil and Norway are 0-0 in the second half.
Hmm.
How's the weather over there, Mark?
It's gone a little bit cooler, but it's been dark for an hour or so now.
Okay. Yeah, it's not hot here, that's for sure. I'll tell you the temperature, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. But
Right.
it's dark and hazy and cloud covered.
Mm. I think it's over 60, but not by much.
That's Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit. 60 Celsius and we'd be cooking.
Yeah, it'd be cooking then.
It's 18 Celsius.
Not a lot going on the day after 4th of
60,
July. That's when all the parties are.
yeah, 65 centigrade. 65 Fahrenheit. There's 76% humidity. The sun went down at 9:38. Hey, JD. See, your spell checker's not working very well, JD. Don't remember there being an extra D in Toledo. And Brenda,
Brenda wants to buy some spinners, huh?
You got any more flying today, Paul?
No, just the ones I got this morning. There isn't a lot of ships going on out there. The weather's dingy, not much going on.
Mm-hmm. You still got the fog.
Brenda.
It's still foggy there, Paul.
We had 13 people watching. Nobody's talking.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's nothing unusual in that.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin, how's it going?
I
Up,
just
Dunya, JD, AZ, Joel.
There's Eddie and David there. Didn't see them before.
So what'd you do today? Anything interesting, Justin?
Went to fireworks and did a couple things last night. Got home about 10:30.
Ah,
Really wasn't all that impressive of a fireworks show, to be honest. Really short too. Their fireworks show was only like 5 minutes long, 5 or 10 minutes. There were so many fucking people crammed in them parking lots. Oh my god.
AZ, how's it going?
What's up, Brenda? I didn't see you in the chat there. There was a lot more people shooting off fireworks last night.
Well, was there a lot of locals?
Yeah, there was like 5 or 6 houses right behind Publix that were shooting them off, so you were getting all the banging from that and from Legoland. We were between like 6 shows going on.
I'm gonna let Boone up right back.
They were shooting them off in Jason's neighborhood this afternoon when he was live. Shooting them off in the middle of the day, middle of the damn day.
Bit of a waste of time, that really.
I mean, unless you just want to hear the bang and set them off, I guess.
Mm.
AZ, what's going on?
And he's out there getting his driveway ready. You guys coming in to redo his driveway.
Uh-huh.
Guy quoted him 17 grand to do it.
Jeez.
Wow.
But Jason's got a big ass, like when he was showing his driveway earlier, it's a big ass driveway.
Well, it's not a small driveway.
No, I bet at least 7 to 10 cars could park in his driveway. It's pretty big. And he's not even getting the whole thing done. He's just getting part of it done, like
Oh,
half of it.
okay.
If he was getting the whole thing done and the driveway going up to the road, he'd probably be well over 25 grand.
Mm. Well, that's for him to rip the old one up, take it away, and put a new one down.
Not the whole thing though, didn't you
I
say?
No, but yeah, to tear up that part. But I don't think they're taking it because I think Jason wanted to use the cement for some kind of retaining wall or something he wanted to make or something or another. He's talking about putting concrete somewhere on his property as a wall or something. I think he was keeping the old concrete. The guy wasn't going to haul it off, but yeah, he's going to tear up the driveway and redo it. And his driveway's thick as shit too. I saw the thickness of it. It looked like it was about 7 or 8 inches thick.
It's a bit of a waste. You don't need more than 4 inches on that.
I mean, it could have been that, but it just looked really thick from the camera view I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Star Trek.
Yeah. Two elderly people died in a house fire in my town.
Hmm?
Morning. So two people died in a fire yesterday in my town.
Oh, yeah.
Two elderly people got caught in it. What happened with this FIFA let some US player play back in the World Cup, I guess?
I don't know.
I
Yeah.
can't even pronounce his name. Florin Boliguns. Boliguns. I guess he got suspended and FIFA overturned it. He got suspended for something. It doesn't say what though.
And usually the only thing they get suspended for is if they get, sent off.
Ohio bill requiring drivers to identify themselves at traffic stops. What?
Hmm.
Pretty much a thing already everywhere else. You get pulled over, you got to give them your ID.
Yeah.
Yes, in Ohio, that wasn't a thing.
Hmm. Brazil and Norway at the moment, 0-0. England and Mexico in 2 hours. 2.5 hours. Portugal and Spain, neighbouring countries.
God, I would love to freaking go to that fireworks show in DC. That shit looked badass.
Well, there's no games on Wednesday. USA play Belgium at 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. On Tuesday, I mean. No, 8 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, that's a big win.
What's that?
The Supreme Court, their decision 6-3, that they struck down a law in Hawaii saying So I guess technically now you are allowed to carry your weapon um, on, on privately owned property open to the public. So if it's a store or something like that that's open to the public to come in and out, I guess you're allowed to carry your gun now. They're not allowed to tell you can't.
Hmm.
That's nice. I like that. Government can no longer mandate a gun owner must obtain explicit affirmative permission before carrying a weapon onto property meant for public access. Court found that the government imposed ban requiring property owners to opt in rather than opt to create an undue burden on the concealed carry permit holders. That was a rule here in Florida too, so I guess that's overturned now too.
Well,
Hmm.
what states are open carry?
A bunch of them: North Carolina, Arizona, Texas, Florida. Those are the four I know of, but there's other ones that are open carry. I think Michigan's open carry, isn't it?
I thought it was.
Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia. There's quite a few. There's like I think around 30 something states that are constitutional carry.
Louisiana.
Oh, Gitchy said it was a red card, looked accidental, but he stepped on a player's foot. Really? They're going to get you for that? Wow. Yeah, exactly, Gitchy. Wonder if Jason heard about that.
I get you. You've always got the right to wear arms. Just wear a t-shirt.
I like how the family guy he goes, exactly. Everybody has the right to have a pair of bear arms on their wall. How is that going to possibly be misconstrued? They're saying that was what the original wording meant. You could have a pair of stuffed bear arms on your wall. Gitchy said it. He turned the player's ankle pretty good, but it still looked accidental. Oh, I haven't been following enough to even know that happened. Daryl was involved with the drone show last night.
Really?
He posted on Facebook.
Mhm.
Exactly, get you.
Score. Norway just scored.
Let me guess. Erling Haaland.
1-0.
Erling Haaland. He plays for Manchester City. I think that makes him top goal scorer in the competition so far. Still 10 minutes yet, though.
That mayor of New York's a fucking idiot, I swear.
Oh, he's a communist.
Can you name any Lord Mayors in America that aren't idiots?
Yeah, he's a real idiot though. He put rent freezes on everybody for 2 years, and now all these landlords are like, "Well, we just won't rent the apartments out. We'll just sit on them vacant because it's cheaper for us to sit them with them vacant than it is to try to get somebody in there." And he thinks that's a good idea. I don't see how you think when the cost is going up every year for everybody, you're going to tell landlords they can't raise the price for 2, 3 years.
Mm.
And you're not saying their costs can't go up. Like if you were doing it across the board and saying, okay, you can't charge landlords extra money for this, this, and this, it'd make a
Well,
little bit more sense. But
it should be that they can only raise the prices by the rate of inflation.
that would be, yeah, that would be the smart way to go.
Mm.
And then he bragged about how he wiped out New York City's deficit, and all he did was borrow money from the state government to pay for their deficit. He didn't wipe anything out.
Yeah.
All he did was put the state in more debt. That big ZD was good.
We've got to go back to the car dealership tomorrow. When we went to pick the car up, they could only find one of the keys. Apparently, the service department had the other key from doing the pre-delivery check. I've mislaid it, so they've said they've found it now, so we've got to go and pick it up.
Now when I posted a video of him hand catching his mini too. Let's do spruce. Dre said, "Rent control has been an issue in New York City for decades. It's happening in all major cities where in low income, fixed income people are unable to pay the higher costs." Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I just don't think his fix was the right fix. If there's even a good fix at all to try to curb that. Not unless the city's going to pay the rent for him or pitch in and help.
Here he comes. Say something. We'll see if we can hear you. I don't think his mic's working.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
And now,
Can you hear us?
good evening, Dre.
Dre, can you hear us?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test.
Can you hear us?
I don't think he can hear us.
I wasn't sure if you guys can hear me or not.
Dre, can you hear us?
Hang on here. Let me switch my headphones over. There we go.
Uh,
Now,
He figured it out. He figured
That's
it out.
better.
yeah. Yeah, rent control, it's a double-edged sword.
Oh, I think I agree with that.
Either way, the landlord don't win. Now, what is happening in more recent years is that some of the old landlords have sold their buildings to new landlords, and the newer landlords are looking to get their return on their investment.
Right.
So they want to raise the rents up. But like I say, these people have been living on these same rents for decades. You know, and like I said, you have a lot of seniors. Cause like a city like New York, there it's not uncommon for people to live a lifetime in an apartment.
Okay, Gitchy,
Oh, yeah,
have a
for
good
sure.
one.
You know, so that's the first issue right there. You know, because I've known people who, like I say, lived in apartments, and that's the thing you do in New York City. Everybody can't afford to go out to Long Island and buy a house because it's super
Right.
expensive. And some folks is like they like the city life. You know, they walk down to their bottom floor and they go to the bodega at the corner, or actually it might be under their building, get their little bit of groceries each day. They go to the store every day.
Oh yeah, I met people
There's
from
no
New York
grocery stores
where
to go shop.
I met people from New York where it was their first time ever out of the city.
Yeah,
And they're 30, 40 years old. I'm like, Jesus.
yeah. So I mean, like I say, it's a catch-22 situation. It's happening in other major cities. Houston, LA, Seattle, a lot of places that have residents who have always lived in apartments. And now, like I say, well, this is what's happening behind the scenes. The apartment ownership is changing hands. So,
But
like
do you think the
owners
government,
are looking to get a return their investments as fast as possible to get out from under that loan.
I don't know, Dre, but my thing is if it's not government housing per se, do you think that any government body has the right to tell a landlord how much they can charge?
What usually happens is it's I would say government policy, because it's like I say, it's all going to go back to affordability issue. Do I feel the government should have the right no, as far as a personal freedom thing, but then you got to look at the options. If we don't control or limit the amount of rent that can be charged, you're going to have more people out in the streets.
Well, I think that's what this is. This is like you said, it's a double-edged sword because a lot of these landlords, I was watching a video kind of getting both sides of it,
Uh-huh.
and the landlords were talking their side of it, and they said, well, it's cheaper for us just to leave them vacant. And a guy
Well,
was doing a tour
they
of a
say
building.
that because they could use it as a tax write-off if they're losing money on the property.
Right.
You
Who
know,
knew?
that's their thing. But still, it's still not gonna absolve them of paying that mortgage they took out to buy that property.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So they actually need people in those buildings to pay on that mortgage loan. Because your
Good evening.
you whatever little
I'm
bit
going it.
percentage that you get on a tax write-off is not going to cover
morning,
the
David.
home payment.
Erling Haaland 2, Brazil 0.
Yeah, it seems that way.
And like I said, I mean,
Well,
rent control in New York City. I mean, I remember visiting New York City
Mm,
as a small kid in the
might
60s,
as well have.
and that's
Right.
just how people
It's the
live. It
90th
hasn't
minute.
changed. Yeah, I mean, you don't see nothing going on in New York City where they're building houses. Everything is high rise
Yeah,
apartments.
they only have
They don't
room to
need
go up.
houses.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just
Well, technically, they have space to build elsewhere. There's one fucking fight.
Yeah.
well, like I
Well, they
say,
could only go
yeah,
up
like
in
I
New
say,
York
everybody
City.
can't afford to go live out on Long Island. Long Island is very expensive, and that's about the only place they have built single family homes. You get
Right,
closer
'cause-
to the city, you're going to have more of these. Some people refer to as brownstones or row houses or high rise apartments, to where you don't own any property, you're paying for space.
Yeah, unless you're unless you're like a multi-millionaire and you buy a condo or something in a building.
Yeah. That's just my point. You're buying space. You're not buying property.
lay down, go lay down.
Right.
So I mean, there is no options for a lot of these
Lay down.
people. So like I say, the government steps in and says,
Lay down.
okay, we're going to make this certain section of town or whatever, these areas rent controlled or whatever. And people
Hi,
have
Brenda.
lived like that. And that's why some people will keep an apartment and pass it down from generation to generation, is because of that rent control status.
Mhm.
That's why I say it's a no-win situation.
Later, get you.
It's just like
Yeah,
say
get you.
New York City, during the years it was growing in the late 1800s, early 1900s, when you had the large European immigration come in, that same thing. They just kept building these apartment complexes and renting these people apartments, and they would have 2 to 3 families live in these small apartments. It's just generational in New York City.
Yeah, I've met people from New York that have lived in apartments lived in the same apartment their whole
Yeah.
life.
And like I said, it's the same thing in Japan. Unless you live outside the city of the major metropolitan areas, some people are like I say, something we would call a 10 by 10 small bedroom, like
Yeah,
this
closet.
Oh, yeah.
10 by 10. And they
Yeah.
got people living in a
Yeah,
10 by
literally
10.
just one room. Don't
Yeah.
necessarily even have a door, just a curtain.
Right.
Oh, there's actually a really famous building in Japan that's really skinny,
hmm
and the apartments it's like you can reach from one side of the wall to the other
Yeah.
and touch.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find that building. I'll
Yeah.
show
And
you.
like I say, and the cost for that stuff is not cheap. You would think, oh, it's a small little apartment, 10 by 10 space, and they still charge you almost $2,000 a month.
Mm.
Yeah.
Location.
Uh, Let's see, images.
Like I said, it's just it's a no-win situation. That's why I say it's a double-edged sword on both sides. And like I say, most of the people who are complaining for as landlords, they're more recent landlords who have bought property off someone else, trying to make a big investment killing, and then, either they were not told or were not disclosed that these areas could be subject to rent control.
Yeah, look at this, look at this building. This is crazy. Look how skinny that is.
Yeah,
How does it not blow out?
that's just stupid, man.
This is a fucking brick wall that they turned into an apartment.
Yeah,
What
you
the?
gotta see, there's a street on both sides of that.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
What the hell?
And like I said, that ain't living. You go in there and pull your curtain back or open. I can't even say you open a door. The door is probably, they got some narrow doors or something, because you open a door or a standard door, and I look at it from a building code situation. I said that thing wouldn't pass code in most countries.
Could you imagine having like an 80-inch TV in that apartment? You'd be sitting right up against the damn
TV be
thing.
sticking out the window. That's crazy. Yeah. Like I say, Mandani's not doing anything new. He's just continuing to do what they do in New York. I think it's hitting headlines because of all the other political stuff that he has said he's going to do. Rent control is nothing new in New York City.
Well, it was like how he was, like I was saying before that, he was bragging about how he apparently wiped out the city deficit. And all he did was borrow the money from the state.
Like I say, it's all the political rhetoric. No matter who you are, you talk big, and then you find shortcuts to try to back up that talk.
Because you really don't know I mean, at the end of the day, nobody really knows what's going on behind the scenes in any government office until you're involved.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, oh shit, this is why they couldn't do that.
Right.
But you couldn't see that on the outside.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. So, Paul, you still flying? Your Mini 5 still around?
Still around, yep.
Good for you. He flew like 6 or 7 times yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna maybe I might go catch another ship about 7 o'clock.
Mm.
Because it's not foggy.
I was working on your.
It's not foggy, or it's not. There's no moisture in the air.
No thunderstorm.
Ever finished working on your other drone?
Yeah, he got the parts and he's working on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he actually just got the parts yesterday because it was like a 2-3 week shipping date on it
Mm.
because they were coming from China.
Yeah, did an unboxing on Paul's show.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think Brazil were going to go out this early.
Brendan tells it right straight the way it is. Dre, did you see that?
Yeah. I can say
Well, they've got to 98 minutes so far.
it doesn't matter to me either way, Paul. My thing is just the people voted for the man, so that's what they got.
Yep.
Simple as that. And that's why I tell people, even here in my city, I can't blame the politicians on a lot of stuff, because I said they didn't put themselves in office. You voted them in office. And then you sit there and cry and complain about all the shenanigans that go on. I said, well, who voted them in office? I said, simple as that. You have the opportunity to express yourself, make your opinions into actions, and then you keep voting for the same people and keep wanting and thinking they're going to have different results.
Exactly.
As they say,
you voted for it, so
insanity.
you have to
Doing the
you have to
same
live
thing,
with the
expecting different
consequence of
results.
voting for them.
So like I said, you get what you vote for.
Yep.
How was your vacation you went on, Dre? I don't think I've seen you take you on it.
Well, I got sick on my vacation, and I was in the hospital for about 3 days.
Oh God!
I went back to work right away, which I shouldn't have. And then now I'm off work until the 22nd.
You
Right.
still going through the retirement?
Oh yeah, I'm just figuring out what day. I'm either gonna look. I'm looking at either November 1st or December.
Squad.
30th. I gotta put a date in pretty soon.
Okay.
Mm.
So yeah,
I know the referee
this
was
year I'll
about
be out the door.
scored from the penalty spot.
Oh, okay.
Make it Thanksgiving Day.
Your wife calling it quits too, or is she still gonna work for a
No,
little
she's
bit?
gonna teach to the end of next year as we speak now. Like I said, when school starts in August, man, ain't no telling what may happen.
If she
So
gets to come home in the middle of the day and find
a
you in
little
your
bit of
underwear.
money now to, I said, well, just
Well,
got one more payment left on the house. I put a big amount of money onto it last month. I got one last payment to make on the house, and then I start knocking off other large bills.
You should call the bank up and just do do one of those things. Be like, if you just take it off the books now, I'll give you this much. That's what my dad did.
Yeah,
He saved like
they don't
15.
do that all the time, but
He saved like
I'm
10 or
gonna give it
12
cash.
grand by doing it.
which kills me because I
Cash,
gave them
cash discount.
$10,000, Justin. Basically, what they said I have balance of. Now they talking about, oh, to complete your payoff statement, you got to pay another 1,400 and some change. I'm like, you
Oh,
little
see, my
sneaky
dad,
such son of a.
I think my dad owed like, it was around 30,000 left on his house. And he called, I remember we were on the phone with the bank and I think he offered him, I want to say it was like 21 or 22 and they took it,
Yeah, yeah.
get it off their books. They said, all right.
Yeah.
Because he ended
My-
up getting his back pay for his disability that he was waiting on for like 4 or 5 years. It took forever for him to get that.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
dad only paid
Put a
900.
big lump sum down, and I'll make. Actually, this payment I have no payment this month or next month, but by
yeah,
September
Brazil now.
I'm supposed to have paid this
Yeah.
last bit, which I'll pay them off the end of this month and stuff.
My dad only paid £900 for his house when he bought it
Yeah. So
Yes.
back in 1958.
I put new flooring into my second son's house, and that's on a Wells Fargo bill, so I'm gonna pay that off here probably by October. And then I got a large PayPal account, large Amazon account that I need to knock down or pay off. So basically, what I'm trying to do is knock the big bills down or get rid of them. So when my wife retires, she don't have to worry about paying for anything. Because I already know what I'll get each month and stuff. So
She gonna find you out home in the middle of the day in your underwear while she out working.
Yeah.
it'll hit her in the
Sitting there
morning when
watching
she's
YouTube
getting up and I'm
videos.
laying in the bed.
Mhm.
That's right, Brenda. I guess that's what I'm hoping. Like say, and my thing is the amount of money that I would be spending on that mortgage while I'm still working these next several months, I'm just gonna be putting towards other bills. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm still out putting the same amount of money. It's just where that money's going. And I say by the end of the year, I'll be having at least close to, I would say 30-40% of what I bring in, I'll be able to keep instead of it going back out.
Lance loved the Space Needle. He said, "No, that's not landfill."
I see it.
I saw that.
Fill up the trash can.
Lance,
He's not here. He commented on my post
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
I saw
Facebook.
it. I said, a piece of landfill.
I knew I'd get him one day with one of the prints he liked.
So how many sections did you have to print separately?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Six sections?
15.
Oh,
Mhm.
15?
Yeah, that was a model, dude. I had to put that together.
Yeah, that's what I figured, because I saw how tall it was. I said,
Yeah.
to put that together, so you had to print it in sections.
Yeah, that one took, actually, it didn't take very long because the pieces aren't super big on it,
Mm-hmm.
each individual piece.
Yeah,
Plus,
'cause
having
it's
two
tall,
printers,
right?
you can cut the time in half.
Mm. Okay. So what else been going on with you guys?
Oh, wow.
David, I heard you try to drop dead on us about a week or so.
Yeah.
That,
Like he's,
When you get to Heaven's Gate and got the no entry sign, so you came back.
yeah, that's the one. Got told I wasn't welcome in.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, Brenda, that I would love to say I would have no bills, but I'm trying to knock it down to where it's easily managed. I always tell people when you look at retirement, you got to ask yourself, can I survive off half of what I bring home now?
Now, Dre, is your wife still working?
Yeah, yeah, she's still working.
So she's working on her retirement, right?
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, but she's not retiring until the end of next year. So
Hmm.
she's going to do one more year. How many years does she have as a teacher?
This year would be her 18th or 19th year.
Mm.
So she's going to
She already,
retire after 20 years.
Well, she don't have to. I mean, it's just the stress, uh, the administration. It's just a lot of things that you look. It's like any other job. It gets to a point where you say, is it worth the stress? Is it worth the hassle? Is it worth your peace of mind?
Yeah.
And like for me, as my health goes up and down of late, I want to live, So I'm like, you know what? Let me get out of here.
how's your dad doing?
He was working till I pay off the house. Now the house is paid off. I'm good to go.
How's your dad doing?
Dad's doing fine. I took him to church today and stuff. Seemed he was a little tired today. He was nodding off on me and stuff. But normally, I mean, physically, he's good. For 95 years old.
That's good to hear.
You know,
Well,
he's
must have,
eating good
must,
and everything else. So, like I try to explain to my nephew, he was talking about doing something with some money, and I said, you know what, I gotta sit still, man, because you know, it doesn't have to be an illness or anything traumatic. It's just the fact that my dad could just not wake up from a nap or from overnight,
Mm,
or whatever. He's 95 years
yeah.
old.
mhm.
I mean, he's not being treated for any diseases and everything. I mean, he wears hearing aids, still can't hear, and has no sense of smell and stuff. But
Well,
he's still kicking. Still
pretty,
still walks around the house, gets around.
pretty much the same as my dad,
Yeah,
except for the fact that he just didn't wake up one morning.
yeah. That's just it. I mean,
Mm,
and that's just being practical about the situation. That and like I say, there's financial obligations that I would have to take care of. And that's why I tell my nephew, I said, don't trying to make no great plans because there are financial obligations that I have to manage, you know, and that's what I'm doing now is getting a hold of some of his investment places and having I think one of them came to maturity, which we have to start doing disbursement payments and stuff.
Right.
They no longer hold the account or invest the account because of his age. And so
It's
they got to
absolute
start taking
murder.
disbursements on it. So I got to do paperwork with them and have them. I think we're going on a 15-year plan to start dispersing this money every quarter.
We don't even know where half of my dad's money is. We're having to search through every single piece of paperwork to try and find it all.
And that's what I'm doing. I mean, every time I go to the mailbox, all this kind of stuff. Now I got to really start scrutinizing what is coming in the mail.
Yeah.
Stuff. So trying to get things set up and everything. Like I said, I got, my mom's passing. So some of the stuff that shows her as the beneficiary or something like that, I got to get her name off by sending her death certificate out and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
My
Well,
name.
a lot of the people from like your guys' dad's age group, and they hid money a lot back in the day.
Mm.
So sometimes you might
Well-
not know where it's all at because they came from that depression era where
Yep.
everybody hoarded everything and hid everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we knew he had two accounts. One account with his money in, and one account that had no more than £100 in at any time.
Mm-hmm.
That was automatically drip fed from the other account.
Yeah.
But
See,
since then, we found out
my
he had
dad
another two.
is
He had another two accounts.
how
as
he
well.
feeds the account. He
Mm.
has his military retirement going to one bank. He has his social security going to another bank. He has VA benefits going to another bank.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's different accounts that I'm trying to, I guess you say, reconcile, for lack of a better word, so I can keep track of it. And that's why I explained to my nephew, I said, the day your grandfather passes away, because even my nephew, who is my dad's caretaker, I said, even your employment status ends. the
Yeah.
day he
That's
passes
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
away. Within a week or so, boom, you
Yeah.
have no extra money coming in.
That's it.
So I mean, he has several different sources of money because, like I say, like what he has now for his, sorry about that, for him needing a caretaker for him, that's federal money that he got approved for.
Yeah.
So it's all the different accounts that I'm looking at, trying to get the paperwork done on him before he passes away, which is always a problem. Because these folks just, I understand it, because in the society we live in with so much fraud and scams going on, banks are very skittish when you're trying to change up paperwork,
Mm.
and they require a lot more information from you. I mean, some of these places, I mean, like the one I'm dealing with now, it's out of, the main branch is out of New York. The agent who used to be in California is now in Florida, and I'm in California. So now I
Mhm.
got to send them scanned documents, fill out this and that, and scan it forward to them. And they're still like, well, we need this, we need that. And I'm like, dude,
They
it's
can
not like
jump
I
through
can just come
hoops.
down to your office and hand you the paperwork.
Yeah.
That's it. And we found different banks have different limits above which you have to go through probate.
And that's what we're trying to
Yeah.
avoid.
Yeah.
In Fort Huron, there will be
Trying to
some
avoid stuff going into probate.
36,000 for banks.
and a low of 66.
Okay.
Yeah, but it is for bank. Well, no, it's 50,000 for the NatWest. It's only 25,000 for the Halifax.
Hmm.
Yeah, you need to hurry up with the Halifax because it's
Yeah, I know they've been taken over by Lloyd's. Yeah,
Mhm.
and you've got to pay £300 to get a letter of administration to allow you to actually deal with the estate anyway. You got to pay that the government.
Yeah, I can say always find a way to get their hands on your money, who they always encourage you all your life. Oh, save this, save that. And then when you try
Yeah.
to get it, oh, we need this, we need you to pay that and everything. I said,
hmm
nickel and diming me to death.
And anything over 325,000, you pay inheritance tax on
Mm-hmm.
40%.
Yeah.
Damn, so if you got $1 million, you'd have to fork over 400 grand.
Pretty
It's
much.
crazy.
No, you pay 40% on everything over the 325.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's over for them. But here in the United States,
Mm.
you might well say 20% right off the top of the head, dude. 20% they're gonna get their cut.
Mm.
And then
Which
as
is
you
crazy
being
because it's already
beneficiary
been
or
paid.
the inheritee, they
Yeah.
gonna get you on your taxes.
and they've already had tax on it in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. They
Oh, yeah.
money
Yeah.
Yeah.
that goes to you because it comes out of the account, the deferred account, and then when it goes to you, it raises your income level, and they tax you again.
Well,
Mm.
well, think
And
about
they-
how much a single dollar bill gets taxed, right? You receive it in your paycheck, you go to the store, you get taxed for buying something. That store takes the money, uses it for whatever they need to use it for. They get taxed.
Oh yeah.
And then that dollar goes into the employee's paycheck at the gas station and they get taxed on it.
Yeah. Everybody gets taxed.
yeah.
Mhm.
So I say I had to go clear out my mom's bank when she passed, and she had a little bit of money in a how was it, an IRA account, whatever. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to take this money, flip it, put it into a CD account at a credit union where I got my business account at. And those fools got me for 10%, dude, just for taking it. I mean, my mother's passed away. They got me for 10% just for taking that money out. And the bank was
Okay.
going to close the account anyway because they got notification that my mother passed.
Mm.
And I was getting letters saying, "Hey, the account's inactive, yada yada yada." I said, "Dude, she only passed away 2.5 months ago."
Yeah.
But they
We're
got notification from
still
Social
sorting my
Security
mum. we're s-
that her Social Security was getting cut off, and that was feeding that account.
We're still sorting my mum's out, and that was what 20 months ago now.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
that whole everything. She had like two accounts, 3 accounts actually. She had a checking, savings, and then she had an IRA account there. And that bank, it was a business bank, which was that had took over the original bank that she had put the money in, and they wouldn't give her less than 1% interest.
Rocky.
I'm like, what kind of nonsense is that? And the lady at the bank looked at me and she wanted to say something, but she can't. And she just said, "Well, these are our interest rates, Mr. Crawford." And I say, it's a total rip, dude. Not one type of account they had paid over 1% interest.
No, none of them do now.
And my
Nah.
credit union for the same amount of money is giving me 4%.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, we're getting this money out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah, I don't get that either, Brenda, why you have to pay taxes on Social Security. That's fucking stupid. Because literally that's money that was tax money already.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's
no,
was-
because
they get you either way, dude.
the money you pay in towards your Social Security is before tax. So
Yeah,
it's not
before
it's not
tax, but it's taken out of your check. They
yeah,
pay-
but it's not taxed.
So when you start drawing on it, then
Then
they're
you pay
actually
the tax.
taxing you.
I don't think you should have to though.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
I don't
stupid.
either.
I can tell our I said, when you get to this age, just then you start looking about just like the big push now you hear amongst the different groups talking about seniors shouldn't have to pay property tax and stuff. Cause that's
Well,
killer.
I mean, they tell us
I
that we do not get taxed on our state pension. And that's true. We don't. What they do is reduce your taxable allowance by the amount of your state pension so that anything else that you earn over that figure gets taxed more.
Hmm.
That's why I'm trying to play the numbers here is that I turned 65 at the end of the year in December, and Social Security can't cap me on how much money I make then once you turn 65. Prior to that, if you retired in your 50s or early 60s, Social Security can limit you, or basically they will reduce your payout to you because if you're making other money. Now, once you turn 65, I can go make $1 million a year and I still get my full Social Security at my age bracket.
Mm.
So, I mean,
I
so
know.
Yeah,
kind of
I
things
can
that
earn
we try to
I can
keep
earn
in the
as much
system.
as I want above my pension and still get my full pension. I just get taxed more on what else I earn.
Mhm.
So my works pension gets hammered for tax now, whereas before it didn't.
Yeah. So when I hear things like say going back to property tax, you know, a lot of states, even the ones that may not have state
Back in
tax,
a minute.
sales tax, property tax is usually the big killer. And it hurts senior citizens more than anything else because they're on fixed incomes in most cases. And you know, some states do so many years they do a reevaluation of your property, talking about you know how much it's worth, and like I say, it's like rent control.
Hey,
That
Joe,
money keeps going up. You know, so what you used to pay, you know, maybe 10, 15 years ago, say you were paying 2,000 a year in property tax, and it starts creeping up. Oh, now you're paying 2,200. Now you're paying 2,500. Now you're paying $3,000.
Remember, you tax from birth to death.
Yeah,
yep,
And after death, they're going to get there.
yeah. And so that's what I'm saying. That's the part because you know when you become a senior, you know, which I'm
death and
there, I'm a
taxes.
senior. My income is not going to be growing to keep pace. It's going to be right where it's at. And like I said, that's why you got senior citizens working at McDonald's and being greeters at Walmart and other places because they're trying to just hang on to what they got.
My state pension and my works pension both increased by inflation every year
Yeah,
anyway.
you get a cola bump,
Mm.
cost of living allowance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even that usually would not keep pace with the inflationary numbers of property tax.
Hell, our pay rises at work when I did work didn't keep up with it either.
That's about that's the whole thing, man.
Mm.
Hello, Nanya.
Has your pay ever kept up with it? Because think about it. If every bill goes up 3% and your wage only go up 3%, ain't got enough to cover it.
Yeah, and that's why I tell people when they want to argue about who's the better president. I said, you know what? Name me a time in history where wages outpaced inflation, and that ends the argument right there. I said, I don't care who the president. That's just the state of affairs.
Mm. Yeah.
The average person never gets ahead. Joe, Paul, you and Paul would be relics. I'm just a senior citizen. Yeah, Brenda. That's why I tell a lot of these guys. I said, you know, buy a house when you're young. It ain't got to be your forever house, but try to buy a house at least in your early 30s, and that way, you know, you spend your rest of your career paying that house off, and it can in turn help you out if you want to bump up to a bigger house. Now you have collateral, you have equity in that first house to help you move up. Or like I say, the biggest thing is you can use that first house you bought in your 20s and 30s. You can use that as a rental property as you downsize or move away or whatever. You keep that property. That's what my family did. We have 5 properties, and I'm at the point now that when my father eventually will pass, that house that he's in, I will do a little bit of work on it because it's the most rental ready of all the properties I got. I got 2 of my sons in the house, a nephew. That house is probably, I would say, I would have to put so much investing in it, and I can put it on the market and rent it for about $2,000 easy to probably $3,000, and that will take care of property taxes and give me extra income in the long run.
Mm. Yeah, so I was lucky enough that when they retired me on ill health, they enhanced my pension as though I worked till I was 65, even though they retired me at 50.
Mm.
So my lump sum that I got with my pension was enough to cover what I owed
Yeah.
on the mortgage. Plus, well, I did what they call commuting on my pension. For every pound you take off your pension yearly payment and put into your lump sum,
Mhm.
you get £3 on your lump sum. And your lump sum is not taxable, whereas your pension, monthly pension, was. So I commuted the maximum, and I think it worked out about 104,000 I got, and I think I had 46,000 to pay on my house, something like that.
Yeah.
But it knocked like there's about 4,000 a year off my pension.
Mhm. Yeah.
But the fact that I had like nearly 60,000 left of my lump sum covered me for enough years till I got to the point where I was getting enough.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. So Joe hiding in the chat. You don't want to
Yep.
come on?
Joe made promises this morning that he's regretting.
What happened this morning?
I said he'd help Paul do his gain and expo settings.
Hey, Jason.
Here comes Jason.
Yeah.
Yep, here comes Jason.
Good
Hello,
afternoon,
Jason.
everybody.
On your way home?
Hey, Jason.
Yes, I'm on my way home, gents.
I went
Hello,
home
Jason.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Joe's
I had
eating.
private coaching this afternoon for an hour or so,
All right.
making some extra little extra cash.
Help pay for the driveway.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of driveway, how's that little activity coming along?
You know what? I wanted to play with the with my that rotary hammer drill.
Oh, you
And
moved up from the sledgehammer idea, huh?
yeah, yeah. Well, I actually had that first, but I was like, let me just try this sledgehammer also. I didn't even bother using the sledgehammer. I could still return it, tell you the truth. Because using the hammer drill about an hour, I got a little bit done, you know. But I was like, I just wanted to
Okay.
try and see, playing, you know. And once I got tired of doing it, I was like, all right, I got a demo crew coming in on Tuesday anyway, so you know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah,
But
the
I'll probably
sledgehammer
keep
is
the
only good
sledgehammer
for
just
bringing
as
up bigger
a workout
pieces that's
tool,
already broken up.
you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should have just
Yeah.
gone to the tool hire place and got a pneumatic drill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have went for the straight
Yeah.
jackhammer, electric, or air compressor, and just
Oh
put the
yeah,
pan.
no, I could
Hey,
have rented all
Jason,
that stuff and done it, but I wasn't,
Yeah,
you know,
that's what I'm saying.
not only would I need to destroy the demo it all,
about 4 hours.
I would need to move it.
Yeah.
You know?
Jason,
And
are
I
you
was just-
keeping the cement, some of the cement, or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn that into a wall, if you will, or like because I live on
Yeah,
water.
recycle it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm just basically gonna put that on the edge of my property
down on the
to
shoreline, right?
create like a kind of like a
A
seawall.
rockery. Like a rockery.
Yeah, a rockery.
Yeah.
Yep, that's and which also saves me on having to haul it and dispose of it because they don't have to do it now. So it saves
Yeah.
a little bit of money on that.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's good.
But yeah, let's see here, about 50 foot by 30 foot, and another section that's like 20 foot by 25 foot
Mhm.
section. Yeah, and a sidewalk. I was like, you know what? They're here anyway. Bring the concrete. Let's just do the sidewalk here also, or a walkway instead of pavers. So they're gonna do all the things that's necessary to do the thing.
Well, that's kind of pricey, though, isn't it, Jason?
Yeah, it's pricey.
What depth of concrete are you putting in?
Yeah, It's a lot of concrete for sure. 4-inch slab also.
Yeah,
Standard
that
4-inch slab is standard.
4
How many
inches
yards you looking at?
definitely more than enough.
I'm not sure. I have to do the math,
For the
those
dimensions,
dimensions,
you
but
just
it's
spoke
about
off the
17
top of my
grand.
head, so you're looking at close to about maybe 12 to 15 yards.
He said
Yeah.
17,000 is what he's paying.
17
Oh.
concrete has just gone through ever since when China held the Olympics, the price of concrete has skyrocketed.
Mm.
It was during that
Yeah,
time,
right.
right before China was getting ready for the Olympics, they were buying up all the concrete on the planet.
Wow, didn't know that.
Oh yeah, that's what made. I mean, concrete used to be reasonable. You know, it used to be a very reasonable material to have put in, and that's why people always were doing little home improvement projects. Putting patios or extra dry. Like I got that extra driveway I put in and stuff. But ever
Right.
since when China was getting ready for the Olympics back in the mid 2000s, I think it was,
2008.
price of concrete has just went through the roof.
Mm.
Wow.
It was the same
Yeah.
thing with scrap back in the day because of the Three Gorge Dam when they were building that.
Yeah.
Scrap prices went way high around that time.
Yeah. 'Cause
Mind you,
I was working, heavy equipment, dude. If you got a flat tire, that could cost you your job sometimes. They said you couldn't get tires because China was buying up all the heavy equipment parts and everything else because they were using all that stuff to get ready for the Olympics, dude.
Mm.
It was
I've
just
actually
Wow.
got my
crazy.
own. I've got my own concrete mixer.
Trey out there trying to fill a shredded tire with fix a flat. No, it's all right. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say I had to explain. I was working at a quarry
Just duct tape the sidewall.
and driving one of those big old giant front loaders. I could fit a full size Ford F-150 in a bucket. That's
Yeah.
how big this thing was. And I remember, they would blast 2 times a day, and we would come scoop up the rock and take it up to the crusher and stuff. And that's how they made their aggregate. The company was called All American, and they make asphalt, aggregate, all this kind of stuff that you can for materials for road work and everything else. And I remember a rock fell out the bucket, and I didn't see it completely. Ran over it, caught a sharp edge, got a flat tire. And they're talking about, oh no, you're gonna get fired, blah 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 blah. I said, dude, the rock came out of the bucket. I can't control that.
Yeah.
And they let me go. They said, you get another flat, you're gone. Simple,
Wow.
dude. That's how strict it was back then.
Put some duct tape on the sidewall. You'll be all right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's crazy.
Ray, what did you think of the Formula One?
I can't complain. I had to rush through it this morning before I took my dad to church. I didn't actually see what happened to Kimmy, because like I say, when he had a bad start. Him and George both had a bad start.
Yeah.
Ferrari just took charge.
What's up, Joe?
Then I don't know if it was. I know
Well,
George
Verstappen
got to
crashed out
second
for no
place
reason.
during the pit stop. Hamilton was in the pits, couldn't get out fast enough. George got him on that.
Yeah, because
I didn't like the way it ended though. I was hoping they were gonna get at least 2 laps in, and everybody's
That's
talking
what
about
people are
1 lap
complaining about.
shootout.
They
I'm
was-
like, no, just finish it then, because now you're looking at somebody doing something ridiculous and possibly a big old pile up a crash, because
Yeah,
a lot of
that's
people
what
were
they-
on soft tires there at the last couple of laps, hoping they were going to release them, and they didn't. I said, well, I didn't see that.
Yeah. So Verstappen crashed.
Verstappen
then-
crash, causing the yellow flag to come out, the safety
Yeah,
car.
and then they
And
were
when I saw that
supposed to
safety
release
car
the
miss
yellow
that
flag.
turn, and he stayed on the track, I said, "Oh, the race is over," because they kept announcing that, "Oh, the safety car is supposed to come in. Safety car is coming in," and Rear Handler just kept on rolling.
Yep.
Bernard says, "I got this."
What's up, TJ?
Hey,
Winner of the race
TJ.
was the safety car.
Yep. So it's, it happens. It's not the first race that's happened that way. It's been others. So I'm like I say, you got almost what summer break comes up in August, I'm just hoping they get a few more races in, man, because like this has been a
Yeah.
very slow season. I know that's because of the war. They didn't have about what 2 races, maybe 3. They didn't have in the Middle East because of the war situation then. But I'm hoping they pick the pace up because this every 2 weeks stuff is kind of like wearing thin.
Mm.
But it's kind of funny though when I'm seeing the the McLarens are picking up the end of the top runners. Red Bull is hit and miss.
Hmm.
So it's just Mercedes and Ferraris this year.
I'm like going to a Grand Prix race with the Patriot missile systems going off
Yeah.
back then.
Or worst case, you get a one of those drones and hits the grandstand.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that'd be a heck of a way to televise the race.
Oh yeah, the security around that would have to be a super major.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, jets in the air and everything. You'd have to have some serious security right now.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump off.
Okay.
And so
See you,
guys-
Dre. Have a great
Bye-bye.
afternoon.
Hey, Dre,
Yep.
thanks for
Thanks,
stopping
Dre.
by.
No problem.
Enjoy your Sunday night.
Are you just about home, Jason?
I'm gonna stop at the market first, get some
Oh,
milk.
okay.
Yeah.
Go and pick up some cake and ice cream.
Nope. No cake and ice cream anymore. I gotta. Yeah. I'll get an ice cream cake.
There you go.
You can still have ice cream once in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you can
you
get
know
ice
what?
cream at least once or twice a day, Jason.
Well, okay, that's
Yep,
a little
I sure can.
ridiculous.
Sure can. Even when I was eating ice cream every day, it was only once in the evening with pie, though. But now I'm feeling good about eating healthier, and the body feels it, feeling stronger, and I'm enjoying that. So I'm gonna continue on that path.
Get up and lay down. Go lay down.
Good and no, JD.
Yep.
What is it?
Don't get them mixed up.
JD wants to know if you're going live tonight, Justin.
Yeah, I answered him already.
Are you?
What was the answer?
No. It's just a
No?
joke. He always asks me that in the chat.
I think you should.
Why not?
Well, the golf was a different finish. The 3 people in the final group who were leading last night came joint third, all 3 of them. Max Homer shot 7 under today to finish 1 point in front of him in second. And Chris Gotterup shot 9 under today to win it by 1.
By one stroke, huh?
Yeah, 20 under par.
Oh, hey, Jason, before
Yeah.
you take off, did you see the Supreme Court ruling that you not now if it's private property open to the public, you can carry your gun now? Supreme Court ruled on it the other day, 6-3.
In Virginia?
No, it's for the entire country because a couple of states passed laws saying that you couldn't take your gun into private
Ah.
property that's open to the public. So like Walmart could tell you no, but they're saying if it's private property and it's open to the public to come in and out, they can't tell you that you can't bring it in anymore.
Ah,
I'm not telling you
hell
to do that.
yeah.
Check into
Second
it a little
Amendment.
more.
So you can
Second
open
Amendment.
carry that.
But I figured it'd be something you want to check into later on. Look into.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
like walk
Are
into
you
the
so what?
market.
So what are you gonna carry, Justin?
I just have my 380 I carry.
Nice.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Can you have an
Well,
AR-15? An AR-15 slung across your back.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, people do that shit all the time. Before Florida was open carry, you could carry a gun on you open carry as long as you were hunting,
As long as
fishing,
you're
or
going
camping.
hunting. Yeah.
And so
Right.
people would go down to the pier fucking looking like they came out of Qatar with a fishing pole. They would just walk around.
Right. All right, I'll be right back. I'm muted. I'm at the market now.
Okay.
Let me mute it.
Okay. See you
Don't
soon.
leave your gun on.
Hawaii was the basis for that case, so because Hawaii passed a law saying you couldn't take. But that's the thing is like Florida did the same thing because I remember our sheriff explaining the laws on one of his shorts. He was doing it, trying to give the public as much detail, and he said that you couldn't go into a business that had it posted that you couldn't carry your gun. But with the Supreme Court ruling on that, that's federal. That's across the board, every state. So. Only ruling they've done lately I didn't agree with was the birthright citizenship. TJ back home yet, or he's still at his mom's?
Then he
I,
was
I
going.
don't know.
He said he was going across to Marathon with a buddy and his family.
What does he mean by going across the marathon?
I don't know. I assume it's a place somewhere where he is.
Marathon, Florida. Is there a Marathon, Florida?
I don't know. I
No,
saw
there's a
that in the
marathon
chat
in
earlier.
Greece.
I thought it was
Marathon in Greece, but other than that, I can't think of any other marathon.
Heading over to Marathon with my buddy and his family. I guess that must be a restaurant or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I thought Marathon had been renamed Stiglitz.
Oh, is it a city? Oh yeah, Sarah said it's a city down in Key West. She thinks. I've never heard of it, so.
When I first read it, I thought he was going to the gas station.
That's the only thing I thought of too. Is I thought either he was going to a marathon like the biker run, or he was going to the gas station, marathon gas station. I was really confused by that statement when he said that. Yeah, but you can most people don't know every city and town in their state, don't you?
No.
There's so many towns, little towns and cities. Even if you live in that state your whole life, you might not go through half those towns ever because it's just not the direction you happen to ever go. you could spend most of your life traveling the US and you'd probably never go to every town.
Oh, it within a 3-state area, it would be hard. Unless you were a truck driver, I guess. Over
Yeah,
the
they'd
road.
be they'd be the closest ones to be visiting almost every place at some point.
Not
They'd be the
guaranteed.
ones.
All truck drivers do the same road.
Well, the cross country guys, they're always on. A lot of those guys are just random runs at here, there, and everywhere else. Now, local driver, that's a whole different thing. You're just driving locally.
Yeah, this is Ed, pretty slow computer.
Yeah, we have
Hey,
31,000. Or we got
Anya,
three.
how's it going?
Hey guys, can you
We
hear
got
me?
three.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I can hear you.
How are you guys?
So we got.
Sorry, Justin,
Good
go ahead.
yourself.
No, I was just gonna say we have 3,143 counties in the U.S.
Wowzers.
So Ed,
That's
how'd
not-
your 4th of July go?
For me,
Yeah.
pretty good. Thanks to Justin's I got it taped to the screen, that's why I'm pushing it because it's broken, right, Justin? But it's working. Thanks to Justin, I had a really wonderful 4th of July talking to my wife, and it's all good.
Good.
Thank you, Justin, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
Still working really good. Appreciate that. How are you
So
guys?
is-
How'd everything go for you, Justin?
We just went and watched the fireworks show, did a couple other things.
Okay.
Not a whole lot.
We had a lot of rain.
Yeah, it's still
Oh.
raining here.
Yeah. Did you get thunderstorms, Paul?
Yeah, overnight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Supposed to get some for the next 3 days.
Yep.
Yeah. How are the doggies, Paul?
I only have one is Boone. He's
I
a
thought you
wild
had two.
child.
Okay. Was she afraid of the fireworks? She'd run away?
No, he doesn't. He just ignores them.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, I took Tyson with us last night to the fireworks, and he didn't give two shits about them.
Yeah, I got a little
Yeah.
wiener dog and he doesn't care either.
Hey,
He would-
Dominic, how's your kitty cat doing?
Yeah, they're all right. They're just asleep. I don't want to wake them.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
sleeping. Okay. You've got 2 or 3 cats, Dominic?
Three.
3 of them. Okay.
Everyone hates on cats. I had 2 of them, and they were very, very good. They were sisters, 2 black cats, one with green eyes, one with blue. They'd run up and down the hallway at night and
Yeah.
you chase each other. They were really good though. You could call, they acted like dogs. I could call them, they'd come to me and stuff. Some cats don't do that. I was lucky. Some cats
Mhm.
won't do that.
But
Yeah.
Dominic's got some bigger cats. What are they?
Yeah, I've got one big tuxedo, a medium-sized ginger, and a tiny little black cat.
Oh, okay.
I know a guy who has a Man Coon. You ever heard of a Man Coon?
Yeah, I've had one of those.
They're gigantic.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are the ones that Rod has, isn't it?
yeah,
They're
yeah,
huge.
Yeah.
yeah. I had a huge ginger one, and she was 21
she
years
good?
old when she passed.
Was she a good kitty?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
The only thing I don't like about cats is when they claw the fuck out of your furniture.
Did
That
she?
shit
No.
annoys me.
and
The only thing I don't like
when
is-
they claw your legs out.
Well, the only thing that my mom always didn't want was the litter box. But if you keep up on it, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's
Well,
easily done. You do
What
it
just
about,
every
gotta
week.
keep
what
up
about
on
the
it.
electronic litter boxes they got?
Yeah, you could do that too nowadays if you
Yeah,
want.
these
They're a bit
days you
expensive though.
can go all
You just gotta
robotic
keep
with it.
up on it. It gets out of hand in a hurry if you let it. And I think
Now,
that's the problem is most
when
people
you
do
had the
that.
Man Coon, did it act like a dog? In other words, you call it or tell it to sit or stay or whatever?
I've got to remember.
Acted like a damn cat.
Yeah.
He's one of them, chat. He's one of them. All right, no wonder they loved you so much.
Cats want to come to you when they want to come to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, these ones, like I said, these ones were like not like that. Mm. Every animal has its own personality. I really do feel that.
Yeah.
If you've had one, you know what I'm talking about. They either like you, or they're smart, or they're dumb, or they don't like you, right?
Well,
They're
it
just like
depends on.
people.
It all really depends on the animal
Yeah.
because, like, all gators act the fucking same.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's the intelligence level of the animal that gives us its personality.
Well, I know
See,
a guy
like,
who has
there's
it. I know a guy who has a gator, Justin, who's 32, and it lives in his bathroom. Sweetest gator you'd ever meet, right? Some guy it's in Detroit. Some guy
Oh.
tried to come through that bathroom window and lost half his hand. Yeah. Yeah. You picked the wrong house to break into, guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, though, a gator is more. That's still an unpredictable animal.
It
At
can
the end
be.
of the day,
There's a guy who has a alligator. I forget his name. It's a YouTube thing, and it's like the sweetest alligator ever. He takes it to schools and everything. Like but it was born in captivity, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't
so it's
like
gonna
a
learn that.
wild alligator.
Yeah, it's not wild.
He saved it, I think, from somebody who wasn't taking care of it.
Well, Ed, that's like Justin and his critter, you know.
No, it's nothing like that.
But
It's nothing like that.
Doug looks like he could be vicious, but he's not, is he?
no, Doug's a majestic dragon.
Okay.
buddy.
Have you ever seen Doug?
Yes, I think I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, here I got him.
He showed a few pictures of his dogs. I think it's the gray one. I might be wrong about that.
No, I don't have a gray dog.
I thought you had a gray pity or something like that
Okay.
at some point.
No, it's,
Oh no, it's okay. It's a bearded dragon.
yeah.
Yeah.
My buddy.
Now you would think that thing would just bite the hell out of you, right? Yeah, he
He's
loves his dude,
docile,
right? He
so-
loves his dude. He knows what's up. Yeah.
Oh, buddy. You're a good boy, huh?
I mean, how many? I don't know if you've ever watched like the Dodo or like any of those channels. People friend wild animals all the time.
Yeah.
It all depends on how you treat them and what their personality is. He really looks cool, Justin. I like him. How old is that thing?
He's right under a year old.
Wow, he's so cool. Look how big he is. That's a year. Oh my God.
That's about the biggest he's gonna get.
He's not gonna get no bigger than that.
Nah, he's pretty much
Oh
at
my
his full
God,
life.
he's
They only
pretty
get up
cool.
to about 2 feet.
He's pretty cool. You feed him
he's a
like
bit-
what? Mealworms and like salad and stuff. I don't know
He
what
gets
they eat.
mealworms like squash, things like that, and then he can have crickets. He loves crickets.
So he's an omnivore. He eats both.
Yeah, but when they get older, you want to feed them more vegetables and protein.
Okay.
When they're
Yeah,
young, you feed them a lot of protein and less
Look at
vegetables.
him.
He
He knows
likes to side eye him all the time.
You telling me that thing don't know we're talking about him? He's looking right at me. He's looking right at me. Look at him.
Do I ever trim his beard into a goatee, JD said?
Right? Has he shed his skin yet?
Oh yeah, he hasn't shed it in a while because I think since he's done growing, he doesn't shed as much.
I watched a guy
Does-
use
Does
an
it
air blower to blow up the skin. But I don't think you need to do it, but you can if it
Justin,
becomes
put
a
your hand to your
problem.
camera. You're blurred.
He is so cool, dude. Look at him. Oh my God.
Mhm.
He looks really fast too. I bet you
There he
that
is.
sucker can go if he wants to go.
Oh, dude, he can leap too. He's leaped 3-4 feet out off of me onto the bed and stuff. Just
Yeah, when you
through the
worry
air.
because you're afraid he's gonna hurt himself. Girl.
Yeah, he's a
Oh
good
my
boy though.
goodness. That's really cool.
He likes to run around on your desk, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I would love to have a snake, but I'm always worried that they're gonna either get away or be nasty.
He's my desk security.
Yeah.
He runs security on the desk.
Like the most exotic thing I ever had was a ferret. You guys know what a ferret is, right?
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, you better wash that thing once a month. Oh my goodness.
Well, the biggest thing with the ferrets too is you want to get the glands taken out of them
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
because their
They get away
glands are
from
what
you quick.
smell really
They-
bad.
they get away from you quick, Justin. They can hide really good, and they'll eat anything. You could leave a bar of soap out, he'll try to eat it. Yeah.
And they don't, but you also don't get a lot of playtime with them because they sleep like what is it, like
They
18
do
hours a
sleep
day or
most of the
something?
day.
20
Most
hours.
of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
But
18
I'm
or
up all
20
night,
hours.
so yeah, I'm up all night, so yeah.
They use them for hunting rabbits here.
What are you
Good
doing,
to see
bud?
you guys. I haven't seen you guys in a while. I want to make sure I check in at least once in a while, like I always say.
Well,
Make
glad you
guys
did.
know I'm still alive.
I've been working on his hand commands too. I go like this at his door,
Yeah.
and then he runs up, and then he'll run up my arm.
He's smart enough to know. Like you were saying before, animals are not stupid. They are not. People think they are. They're not.
He
They're
bobs
not.
his head at me all the time. He goes,
They all
Well,
have
He
personality and
waves at you every
intelligence.
once in a while too, doesn't he?
"Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll wave at you every once in a while. He'll wave his arm at you.
Yeah.
He'll pick his arm up, and he'll go like this at you.
Mhm.
Oh, buddy. Oh, my little guy.
People don't give animals
Come here.
the proper
Come here.
respect they deserve.
Come here.
They all have personality and intelligence,
Careful.
just like we
Careful.
do. It's a fact.
Careful.
It's a fact.
That's
Anyone
my
who
big
tells
boy.
you an animal does not have a soul doesn't know what they're talking about.
Usually my
Exactly.
big boy, huh? You want to go back in your thing? There you go.
Bagel.
He's a spoiled lizard.
He's really cool. I like him a lot. Now, how do you know it's a male?
You can tell by their undercarriage.
Okay.
By his,
Well, I was just wondering
Um,
because, like, an alligator, you gotta
well,
give a
and-
finger up its thing to know.
well, in the
You know,
pet store here, the one I go to, like it's not like PetSmart. They're like a legit pet
Yeah,
store.
they know. Okay.
Like they know their shit. They take care of the
Okay.
animals. And they don't sell anything. They don't sell any females in there. They're all males
Okay.
because they don't want in-store breeding. So they just
Yeah.
take
Oh, yeah. We
males.
don't want that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sell you an animal that's already impregnated. Oh God. Oh boy.
well, yeah, that could be an issue too. And also,
Ugh.
you know, you can have different problems with diseases
don't
and
want
different
that.
things like that. Well, you can't see his wiener, Joe.
Hey, you can't see it. You can't see mine neither. Just so you know. Don't tell nobody
they-
else.
And they actually don't pee either.
Got one.
They don't pee.
Oh, they poo.
Yeah, they do both.
They do their poop, and then a little white ball will come out after that. That's
I was gonna
the
say-
water.
Yeah,
their
kind of
body.
like birds do.
Yeah, it looks like bird poop. Part of his
Yeah,
poop
both
looks
the
like bird
same.
poop.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I've had him for almost a year, and I've never seen him drink any of his water in the sink.
I'm
I
sure he
keep it
does though.
filled, but that's one thing I've never seen him do, because what they'll do is they'll stick their face down in the water and they'll kind of just suck it up.
Yeah.
But I've never actually seen him do it. I've watched him eat. I've watched him do everything else, but I've never
Well,
actually seen him drink.
I think most of those lizards get their moisture from what they eat also.
Well, they do, but they also can store it for long periods of time because they're a desert
Yeah,
animal.
like forever. Like a leopard gecko keeps it in its tail kind of thing. You know what a
Yeah,
leopard
I've-
gecko is? I've always wanted one of those.
Yeah.
They're
And
very
he-
finicky though. That's why I never got one. I don't want it to die on me.
And I'm the only one that can give him a bath too.
You
Anybody
don't
else
like
tries to
nobody
do
else
it-
but Justin.
Well, he likes everybody else, but for some reason when he's taking his bath, he doesn't trust anybody else. He'll puff up his beard at anybody else that walks in the room
Oh.
while I'm doing it.
Oh.
Yeah, I always wanted a cougar, but I could never find one with enough money.
Thank you.
It sounds like when David had Sparky, not the mama.
Well,
Right?
I think Mark's talking about a different cougar.
Yeah.
He's talking about a human cougar.
Oh well, I had one of those, and she ain't around no more. She said, "It's me or the Harley," and I said, "Time to go." Time to go. All right, guys, I'm gonna go because I got stuff to do. I go take care of my doggy.
Okay, Ed.
Love you guys. I just
Thanks
wanted
for
to check in and
stopping
let you
by.
know.
Come back
I just
again
want-
soon.
Yeah, I just want to let you guys know I'm still alive. All's good.
Okay,
All's
buddy.
well.
Yep.
All right,
Bye-bye.
see ya. Bye.
Later.
Yeah.
Bye, Justin.
Later. TJ said I got a little burn on my back. Oh, he froze up.
Oh, what?
This video and his mic muted. That's why I refuse to go swimming without a t-shirt on anymore. I've gotten sunburnt too many times when I was younger. That shit hurts.
Mhm.
I had it so bad when I was a teenager one time. I was like probably 17 at the time. And we went to the beach, and me and my best friend and a couple of my cousins went. And me and him got burnt really bad, like where it was blistering all over our back. These big blisters, and it was so itchy. The only way to get rid of the itching was we literally had to get drunk. It was the only thing that got rid of
TJ
it.
said that he got burned on his back.
I stayed drunk for like 2 days because of that fucking sunburn.
Already through to the quarters. They'll meet in Boston on Thursday. Norway beat Brazil earlier. Late goals from Erling Haaland in that one.
Yeah, I handed my buddy like 2 or 3. I handed him like $20. I said, "Go to the store and get a 24 pack. So we're gonna drink this into submission." And it was my fault too, because we fucked up and made the mistake of putting wet towels on our back and sitting in front of the air conditioner. And that caused our skin to blister up really bad. I heard that menthol shaving cream will actually get rid of the heat out of a sunburn. A lot of people say if you buy menthol shaving cream, and specifically Walmart brand for some reason, the Walmart branded menthol shaving cream, they say if you take it, it almost instantly gets rid of all the heat out of the sunburn. So you're not feeling like you're burning.
Well,
I've never tried it, but I always heard that worked.
I think it's got some form of alcohol in it, which will evaporate because it draws the heat out.
That might be the reason. I saw a video a couple of years ago. People were recommending doing it for sunburn. But I haven't been sunburned since then, so I've never tried it. I said I don't wear a shirt when I go swimming. I'm not risking it because you get reflections on. You can get sunburnt off of the water too, just reflecting on you.
Mm-hmm.
You can be in the shade and still get burnt. Yeah, I like aloe gel too, JD, but to me, it's kind of like Orajel. It only lasts for a few minutes, then it goes away. Mom used to grow aloe vera plants, so we always had tons of fresh aloe vera plants. You just go out there and grab a couple of the leaves off, pull them off, and cut them in half, slice them right down the center.
Yeah, aloe vera, coconut oil.
Just apply it directly to the sunburn. It's really good too if you take a couple leaves or aloe vera gel if you buy it in the bottle, put it in the refrigerator and get it nice and cold. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, it keeps your skin moisturized.
We want to be on the ball. We want to be the team, creating chances, attacking.
So I can handle my neck being burnt, my arms being burnt. That doesn't bother me. My legs, but my back, no, fuck that. you seen those machines they have at a lot of hotels now? That they're at the resorts and stuff that you stand in and you pick what sunscreen you want and it just sprays it all around you and applies it for you. You just stand in there, put your arms up like that.
No, I haven't
No,
heard
I
that.
actually saw somebody do the video of one.
And I saw a couple videos the other day of people at different resorts trying them. I was like,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
The woman actually went, "Do you put your arms up in the air?" And the guy went, "Yeah, but keep your mouth shut." Too late.
That
Bringing
was
them
one of
out.
the ones I saw too. Yeah, that was the same one. One of the ones I saw. I saw two
Yeah, but
different ones.
it was like a wooden frame thing that she stood in.
But you could pick. It was like a couple different scents, and then it had like 20 FPS, 50, and like 100, and you could choose which one you wanted on a little touch screen.
Be right back. I'm going to get me football snacks.
Okay.
Like I said, the great thing about aloe vera plants is they grow like weeds, and they're super easy to clone too. If you want to make a bunch of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably. Fuck, my mom probably had 1,000 aloe vera plants in the back of our property, and she used to sell them to people. People would come by and buy them every once in a while. I think she sold them for like $5 a plant or something, but they were big ones. They weren't little dinky ones. And she used to make something I wasn't a fan of, but she used to make aloe vera juice out of them. I don't like aloe vera juice. I think it's disgusting. But
Yeah, no, I don't think it tastes all that good either.
my mom loved it though. She used to drink it all the time. Yeah, we had a big old composting. It was like one of those water tanker trailers. It was filled with compost, and we'd put water in there with it, and then you could just go up to the little spout, open it up, and fill up the jug.
Yeah, comfrey leaves are good for doing that with.
What?
Comfrey. Use the leaves of a comfrey plant.
Mm-hmm.
Water makes a good fertilizer.
We also used to use a lot of bat guano on our plants too.
Or even
Yeah.
nettles are good as well.
Bat guano you got to be really careful with that shit. We used to buy it. It used to come in these like look like a tea bag. But we would always wear a respirator when we apply it to the plants.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with that shit. It's with some of the best fertilizer, if not the best fertilizer in the world, but it's really toxic if you breathe it in. I mean, I know enough where I could have a garden like Donald. I just don't have the patience to do that. Because you got to deal with fucking trying to keep animals out of it and everything else. There's so much wildlife. Like the only thing we really had to deal with a garden in the desert was mainly just rabbits. That was your biggest hurdle, keeping rabbits out.
Why would you want to keep rabbits out your garden? Rabbits are cute.
Because they tear your garden up and eat everything.
Hey, David, I think the Mexico-England game has been postponed another hour due to weather.
Not again.
The rabbits in Southern California in the desert are huge
Yes, it has.
jackrabbits.
It's now 2:00 in the morning. Could have listened to
Jackrabbit.
focus, couldn't they?
Dude, a jackrabbit in California, dude, that thing will stand 2.5 feet tall when it stands up on its hind legs. Those things are huge. And they're fast as fuck too. Good luck catching one.
Did you see that video I sent you?
correct.
The Touche Turtle going on about the fact that bring on the weather. We want to play at the time. If it's going to be like that, that's just like a home game for us.
Means they're gonna have to make these football snacks last a bit longer.
Mm.
So much talk about so just a second, we went out, got home, and then got to just excellent.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be bothering. Only watched the last 15 minutes of the last match.
Well, I was about to ask you, Dominic, about that Australian chef, and I scrolled up a little far and realized you're the one that posted it.
Yeah,
A year,
yeah.
a year ago.
That's a point. Dominic, how did the final go?
The cricket.
Yeah.
Australia won
Well,
153 to 150. It was 4 for 150 England, and Australia won by 7 wickets, 3 for 153.
So it was reasonably close.
Yeah, it was.
Mind you, how many overs did they have left?
Oh, I don't know. I only just saw the scores.
Two 140 meters above sea level, the game is.
Yeah.
And that Supergirl movie is not doing very
Yeah,
good at the
Brenda.
box office.
That's not that far.
Had an
Once-
80% drop in the second week.
100 meters above sea level.
Your day's not that bad.
How much did they spend making that?
I won't want to play in it, that's for sure.
Mm.
Well, I'm just saying Manchester's 100 meters above sea level.
I think the problem is it's up a mountain.
It don't matter where it is, the air's the same in that time, wherever it's up.
$306 million to make that movie.
Yeah.
And it only made 37.1 million in the first week and had an 80% drop off in the second
Yeah.
week. Wow, that's a huge loss. Oh, had a filament. So
It's in Mexico
Oh.
City, in it.
I don't know. I think so.
printer was saying I had a filament jam, but it was just out of filament. I didn't realize that roll was empty. All right, easy change out though.
So was the filament jam just the fact that it was still attached to the roll?
No. It completely detached. It's just,
Yeah.
it said it was jam, but it was just empty. It was coming off as a jam error. Oh, it actually pulled out of the tape on its own. I didn't even realize it was empty when it did it. So it didn't get caught or anything. It did what it should have, what most rolls should do.
Yeah.
They don't always do that though.
What a bomb! It's not even thunder in there yet.
All right, we'll see you later, Brenda.
Bye bye,
Hey,
Brenda.
Brenda. Brenda,
Dude,
Brenda.
they need to figure out these fucking movies, man. They are making some bomb ass movies that are just
Mhm.
bombing out on the box office.
Mm.
All part of the AI plan.
I don't think that's good flying.
Well, I'm a bit, and this isn't to be like
No.
sound mean or sexist, but girls just don't do well in superhero roles when they're playing the lead. Like people just aren't as interested in
I
that
don't know.
as they
Wonder
are
Woman
seeing
in
a
the
guy.
80s did very well. Everybody wanted
Yeah,
to
other
see
than
that.
Wonder Woman, yeah, but that's in the 80s. And Xena Warrior Princess. But that's
Yeah,
not a
but it's
movie. It's only TV series.
Don't forget Catwoman.
Oh yeah, Catwoman. That was another great one.
The Hulk.
One.
yeah, but Catwoman was a
I'm really
Catwoman.
pretty sure the Hulk was not female.
Yeah.
You can
I
never,
don't know.
never predict these days, Mark.
Yeah.
Was
Did you just
Supergirl
reveal
even a
their gender?
character?
The Invisible Woman in the Fantastic Four.
What was the
No, it wasn't. Was the Invisible Man. What was the woman in the Fantastic Four?
right? But what I'm
Was she the
saying
one-
is, you can
Was she
have
the one
women.
that was elastic?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, women do good in roles like that generally when they're next to a male character in the movie.
About Laura
But
Croft.
I don't know. I don't know. Some of these movies, though, I don't know.
Lara Croft.
Hmm.
Lady Penelope.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they apparently there was a Supergirl movie in 1984.
Oh God.
Yeah. Helen Slater, I think it was.
Was a Supergirl movie. Well, and you got to look at your audience too. Like some
Yeah.
people might not be interested in that particular character that are fans of
Anybody
that,
got the game on?
of
No.
that
You want to
particular
see
franchise.
the water flowing out the ground?
Oh shit.
So it will be a home advantage for us then.
Yeah, they're obviously kicking with the tide.
There's no thunderstorm in the area yet, so I don't know why they've delayed kickoff.
Hmm.
Oh, Brazil had a penalty and missed it.
No.
Hey,
Let's see what he did.
Oh, my
How,
friends.
how the fuck did he miss it?
what? Norway missed the penalty.
No, Brazil did.
Oh, my friends.
Oh, it was a save.
No, Brazil scored a penalty in 100.
Yeah, they
Showing
scored in the last
weather in
minute.
Mexico City right now. Nothing but rain all the way around it, the stadium.
Yeah, now.
What's
Here comes
DJ.
Mr. Sunburn.
I know, just a little bit.
Yeah, take the
Just
hat off
that.
and let's see the sunburn.
You covered this thing. It's crazy.
Yeah, see the butt cheeks on your forehead again.
Yeah.
I think it's different. No, that shit's still there.
Whoa, what's his name?
That's
Fits
crazy.
perfectly into that cap.
DJ,
Huh?
put both your hands up near your ears. Yeah. No, down a bit. So both hands on one side of your head.
Like this.
Like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Now
Like
move your
this.
hands away from your head.
How much?
Right, and do
Okay.
talking hands. Now, talking hands.
Like this.
Talking hand?
Like that.
Like this. Like this.
There you go, lobster.
Lobster. Oh gosh, my buddy's about to be taking his Avada 2 off in his
Hold on, Brenda.
Oh my god.
I'll give you. I'm not live tonight, Brenda, but I'll give you the link to my channel.
Yeah.
He's gonna fly. He's about to fly it outside.
Justin, you're gonna go live.
Oh,
There
Yeah.
it goes.
Hey,
you
Justin,
go.
let's put it up to a vote. Should Justin go live tonight, everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's two yeses. TJ's a yes. He's got his finger up.
Mark.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Yep. Mark is a yes.
Right there.
How do you get seriously don't care?
And I'm a yes, too.
Right there.
So, Justin, that means you're going live tonight?
yeah.
Nah.
Outside.
Ooh.
Oh god. Holy shit, it's cool out here. Uh-oh. Later.
The BBC are practically re-showing the whole of the fucking Brazil-Norway match because there's fuck all else to talk about.
Hi Brenda, how are you?
Brenda's,
I wish
Brenda, TJ, Brenda had her daughter was there with her two little dogs. And
Oh
so
really?
Brenda is like worn out.
Oh god.
Holy shit! The
Man.
map for GTA
So
6 is big.
her daughter's visiting her with her two dogs?
Yes.
Oh wow. Yeah, I
Have
bet
they-
she's gonna be wore out.
Have they discussed as to whether Harry Kane will catch up to Erling Haaland again?
How many did score tonight?
So
Yeah, he'll catch up with him and then overtake him when we knock him out.
yeah, no, Haaland scored both Norway's goals, 79th minute and 90th minute.
Coming back inside.
Our game might be off yet because if that's the storm I'm thinking they're waiting for to pass, it ain't moving very fast. In fact, it's just getting bigger.
Awesome. Good job. Good job. It was giving me errors too. Oh, really?
We can make it Wednesday. There's no games on Wednesday.
What's he doing flying one of your drones, TJ?
Huh?
Was he flying one of your drones?
No, he was flying his. He's got the Avata too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got my Air 2S. I got the Mini 2. I got the OG Avata, and that's all I brought. OG Avata. I might send the Air 2S up here in a little bit.
No, we can't fly it. Give it.
Oh, will it?
Don't fly, don't fly. There's an airport right there. There's an airport.
Oh, God. I hate when you can't fly and there's an airport.
I
Hmm,
love it.
those damn airports.
Yeah. Can't they just move the airport elsewhere?
Yeah.
You tell them, TJ, be more considerate where you put your airports.
Yeah, go away. Go move the airport elsewhere. Huh? Maybe. We're having spaghetti and meatballs.
20, 30, 40 years ago, they knew you were going to want to fly your drone there.
Yeah.
Man, are they in America or are they around here?
Who?
Who are you talking to?
No, David
One
is
Australian.
in the UK. Dominic is in Australia. Justin's in Orlando.
Someone from Scotland.
No, he's more Australian. And then Mark is in the UK as well.
UK was
And Paul's in Detroit or Michigan.
Paul's in Detroit, yeah.
Ooh, that was right over the stadium.
Oh,
Ooh. Right, fuck the highlights. Get back to the stadium. I want to see if anyone got struck.
yeah.
Maybe the FIFA president sat in his seat. Bzz.
How many ships did you get today, Paul?
3.
3? This is my friend Patrick Bray.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
Patrick.
Patrick's from the other
Hey,
day. Yeah.
my condolences for being friends with TJ.
I hear that a lot.
Does he giggle all the time when you're out with him?
I don't think he giggles enough. I feel like I'm a comedian.
TJ.
Self-comedian. If I go around TJ, I'm
TJ.
a millionaire.
TJ, it's not a friend. It's called caring the community.
Yeah, he's
That's
getting
right.
paid for show keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, somebody said.
Is he like a ship captain?
Yeah, no, like, well, I don't know about them, but he'll go out there and
What's your
fly.
friend called,
He's-
TJ?
He's got the
Patrick.
the Mini 5 Pro.
Is he the one from Scotland?
I don't know about the guy driving the.
UK?
You talking about the ship
Paul
on?
Murphy,
No, Paul's from Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the NM Fitzgerald?
I don't know what ship is that out there, Paul.
That is the.
Jody.
No, okay.
Hang on a minute, I'll tell
Okay.
you.
I'll be back.
It's some ship
the
going
Indiana
past
Harbor.
Port Huron.
The Indiana what?
Indiana Harbor.
Indiana Harbor.
Oh.
But it's
going
been
in-
raining. It's been raining here all day. I can't go out and fly. So
Is he in Indiana?
Who?
Michigan.
Yeah, I told you he's in Michigan.
Oh,
I live north of Detroit, right on the border with Sarnia, Ontario. We have the Blue Water Bridges connect the two countries.
I don't know where that is.
right at the end
On the
of
very east coast.
Lake whatever
I
it is.
have a friend who lives in Marquette, Michigan, but that's all I really know.
That's over the other side. Yep.
I think my two favorite places on Superior are, Duluth and then Marquette. Man, you have a whole thing going over here.
I know. That's crazy.
What is
everybody's
how did you figure out?
everybody's like Snapchatting.
Lord. Who is this person?
Mark Mark lives in the UK.
Manchester, north of
Manchester, north of David.
My wife's from Surrey.
Sorry.
Her cousin.
That's closer.
But it's crazy though. You don't hear her accent at all. Like when she's talking, Like,
North is more southern than me.
yeah.
That's just a blink of an eye.
Here's where I am, right here.
Is this all water?
Yeah.
Is there a way to bring it out?
No, because he's sharing the screen. I think your timer's going. No.
I mean, well, Lake Erie. All right, so these are lakes,
Yeah.
and then I guess that's Superior. No, Superior.
Marquette is way up here.
Yeah, I think we're the very bottom. I guess Marquette's up here.
Yeah.
Patrick, if your wife's from Surrey, she'll know roughly where I'm from because I'm only 20 minutes away from London.
Yeah, her dad's from Scotland. I think some big blue sky. She's from some Vale.
Isle of Wight, Isle of Skye.
But she left there when she was 6.
That's Justin. He lives in Orlando.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't live in Orlando.
That'd be me.
Yeah, you live you're in Orlando, right, Justin?
That'd
No,
be
I live in
Winter
Lake.
Haven.
Lakeland.
I'm in Winter Haven and Lakeland area.
Winter Haven.
Oh, well,
Lake-
you're close to Orlando.
In
Yeah,
about
but
45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's also close to being a woman, but it doesn't count.
Shut up.
So, is TJ been behaving himself when he's with you today?
Yeah, we went out on the boat today. That's why I'm all red.
TJ changes when he is around normal people.
Really? So he wasn't hugging his life jacket or anything, or?
No.
No, she's not. She's not here. She's down up
Now,
north.
Patrick, when TJ goes to sleep, just slide that hat up a little bit, and that where that little white patch is, you've got to put TJ Giggles in the middle. In permanent
TJ,
marker.
he didn't say hugging your wife. He said hugging your life
Alright.
jacket.
Life jacket.
Drone Chat says they sound like a bunch of hillbillies.
Yeah, we could be some hillbillies. I'm not really sure what we are. Yeah.
Well, Justin could be. He's from California.
Justin, where did you grow up? California?
Yeah, I grew up in Southern California.
You were born out there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, TJ brought up in.
What made you move back east?
Sarah.
Sarah? Okay.
Well, I ended up moving
Hey,
as a change of pace to my sister's, and that's how I met Sarah.
Sarah never lived in California, did she?
Yeah, we lived out there for about a year or so.
Oh,
We
okay.
came back.
Yeah, TJ's allowed to sound like a redneck. He's from Georgia.
Yeah. I've lived like everywhere and anywhere. Like I've lived parts in Georgia. I've lived in Minnesota. I've lived in here in Florida, down here in Florida. So I've kind of migrated all over the place. A migrator.
All right, I get it.
TJ.
All right, well, I'm gonna hop off for now because I got my
But
other
before you
show
go,
that I normally
TJ.
do on Sundays.
Okay, TJ.
But
TJ.
We'll see.
No,
David.
TJ, before you go, right? You didn't migrate all over the place. You caused migraines all over the place.
My migraine color. I love you too, David. I love you
Catch
too.
you later, TJ.
Okay, TJ. Have a good one.
Now,
All
don't
right,
forget, TJ, throw the
TJ,
spaghetti
when
against
do you
the
go
wall.
back home?
We're heading back like the 9th or 10th.
Oh, you're going to be there a while. Okay.
Yeah. All right, we'll see y'all in the morning.
Okay,
Adios.
TJ.
Might still be waiting for this game when Paul goes live tomorrow. There has to be 30 minutes after the last lightning strike in the area, and it's just started to really kick off. So there's no way this is going ahead at 2 o'clock.
No, it's going to be a late nighter or early morning for you.
Well, the pubs are open till 5.
We don't stop our football matches for lightning.
Yeah, we do.
Since when?
Since a player got struck. The rules are that if there's a lightning strike within 8 miles of the stadium, the game has to be stopped for 30 minutes. Well, FIFA weren't kidding when they said there was going to be storms. They did say 1 o'clock there'll be storms. I think they should move the game to Wembley. There's no thunderstorms over here.
Yeah, did you hear that British influencer in the Dubai's facing the firing squad?
No.
Yeah, I guess she is being charged for murdering her boyfriend while they were there on vacation.
Not heard anything about it, no.
Yeah, she's some big TikTok influencer from Britain. I just saw the article. She's facing the execution.
The death
'Cause she
penalty, huh?
allegedly stabbed her boyfriend to death. Her name was Brooke George. She's 23 years old.
It's not political enough. It's not made on news.
It's getting dangerous on TikTok. There's that other one as well that killed a ex-boyfriend with her mum or something.
With a what?
Her and her mum killed her the girl's ex-boyfriend or something. That was one of the TikTok ones as well, wasn't it?
Probably. Where all the weirdos come from.
Oh, yeah, it was actually made on news on the 25th of June.
Just saw an article run across my news thing about it.
Oh, 2 weeks ago.
The only thing that sucks about that is you don't know how well they investigated that crime, right? Some countries, they'll just walk in and see blood and find you there and be like, oh, you did it. You know, they don't really do any actual. Yeah, they don't really do any actual investigating. You got to worry about places like that.
Yeah, she's only from down the road from me.
In Dubai, all the police drive around in Lamborghinis and Porsches and Ferraris.
Oh, no, she's admitted it. That's why. She's
Yeah,
admitted stabbing him in self-defense.
Right, but it's all, that's what she's claiming. But it's like, how well did they investigate to find out if that was the truth or not?
Yeah.
You know? That's what sucks for the family of
Well,
both
you don't have
of them.
domestic abuse violence laws over there, did he?
Well, I don't know, but what I'm saying is it sucks for the victim's family and her because they don't know how well those authorities investigated it. It could have been a legit, self-defense.
Well, there is a.
Oh, she's not been convicted yet. So
no, but she's facing
it. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's a Middle East country, though, dude. That's...
Yeah, but no. I've got a feeling because we've got great links with the United Arab Emirates, she's probably going to Probably going to get 20 lashings and sent home.
Deported, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Some of these countries are making examples out of these influencers because they're just getting tired of them.
Yeah, yeah, but
Well,
they're
the
in
question, the big
Yeah, but
question I
UAE
would have, the big question I'd have is who owned the knife? Who had the knife?
Like Japan, walk through Japan with a live stream going and watch how fast you get attacked by people.
Yeah, but you've got to remember, United Arab Emirates are encouraging people from the UK to go over there. They're
Oh, they want
encouraging
to.
the influence.
yeah,
So
but the
if they
women
put
are
one of them to death, it's going to put a lot of them off. They're all going to turn around and say, "Nah, I hope yours, I'm off."
yeah, but it's a country where women are second class citizens.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
getting,
but they've also changed a lot of their rules because they're trying to attract
Yeah.
more Western tourism.
well, that's what I
Like
mean.
they,
I don't reckon they're going to go as hard on her as people think. I reckon she's going to face some sort of lashing or something, and then she's going to be sent home. Or they'll do a deal with the UK where she has to serve a sentence over here.
honestly, I think if it's two citizens from another country and it's a country that actually has the rule of law and everything, you should just send them back and let them face the charges in their own country.
Yeah.
Like they should
But-
send his
But then
body and her
again, then
back
you've
to
got to
the.
invite. Then you'd have to invite the UK police to go over there and investigate.
Oh, that's.
And the other thing is, it doesn't say where he was from.
Okay, so you guys have an extradition treaty
Yes.
with the UAE, but it only is for crimes that are convicted less than 12 months. So it has to be like you shoplifting, something like that.
Hey, Jody, how's it
Like
going?
what you would consider a minor crime that you wouldn't get more than a year for in jail.
No. The extradition treaty is if, say, one of our criminals went over there, then we could get them back. That's what the extradition treaty. This is different.
Right,
This is
but I'm
where
saying
UK consulate will now be involved and
right, but it says the
guaranteed they'll be doing
extradition.
everything they can.
It says the extradition act under the UK and UAE extradition treaty agreement are generally permitted for crimes that are punishable by at least 12 months imprisonment in both countries.
Yes, but it's not. It's for people that have left. Say somebody committed a crime here and then gone over there. That's the extradition treaty. It's not for crimes committed over there. We couldn't call them back over here for a crime they committed over there. They still have to face the law over there.
It really depends on how tough their legal system is over there.
Pretty tough.
And they use those agreements too when they want to trade like spies and shit like that. Like if both governments have what they consider a spy arrested, they'll trade each other. They'll say, "We'll give your spy back, you give us our spy back."
was a point before Snow and already become when you said this. Absolutely, well, that's what it does. And I said, oh, so you're gonna roll on past them?
Yeah, this is going to be a long night.
All right.
No, it's not.
Everybody, Johnny Dronefile. How's everybody doing this Sunday night?
What do you mean it's not?
Oh man.
I mean, I'm going to bed. I'll see you all tomorrow. Well, actually, I'm already in bed, so it don't make any difference. But yeah.
Good night, Mark.
Good night.
Aye. It storms in for the next 4 hours.
Johnny Drone Flyers on.
What's somebody doing today? What you got
Yeah, no, we can hear it.
coming up?
Doing a live stream.
Oh, man. That's not going to go down well. So FIFA have suspended Balogun's one-match game ban for the USA. And FIFA said there was no political influence. And then Donald Trump went and posted on Truth. Thanks for listening to my call, and thanks for suspending the one-game ban. Oops. I don't think he should have got a red card anyway. It's a yellow card.
I think Johnny forgot who my channel name was. I said hi to him in the chat, and he looks at it for a second. He's like, hi, Digital. And then he says everybody else's name they said hi to. I think he was trying to remember whose channel it was. I said hi to him in the chat.
But this hasn't happened in 1962. This is suspended one card.
See,
So Justin, you're not going to go live?
Yeah.
Boo! Ask him again, Paul. So I can boo him again.
Give me the same answer. No.
Boo!
Justin, be a good egg and go live.
Want to. They're pushing me.
Think of the extra revenue you could make from doing a watch along with us, an American watching along with the English, listening to me going, "Ow, fucking hell!"
Oh, the whole 2.5 cents I'm gonna make.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
That.
No. With the expletives you might hear from me, you probably get a lot more than that.
I might actually go negative. End up owing YouTube money.
Yeah. Yeah. Due to all the swear words, we're going to give you a fine.
Well, I think I'm going to shut it down, guys.
All right.
I got it.
Everybody have
Don't
a
worry,
great.
Paul. I'll still be here tomorrow waiting for this game.
Okay.
Catch you later.
Catch you
Bye-bye.
later.
Bye bye.